All right, Sidney, man. Welcome back. It's been a little bit since we've seen you. How you feeling for this fight week, man? You got a big name standing across the cage from you.
I feel blessed and highly favored, boss.
That's awesome, man. And were you excited? Myles Jury, a guy that's got some street cred. He's been in the UFC. He's been in Bellator, top contender. Was this the type of matchup you were looking for?
Well, obviously the object is to get to the title, so the name I can care less for. So.
And when you look at your last win, when you went back and you watched it, were you happy with it? Was there things you were able to pull out of that you could improve on? Kind of just give me your take of that win over Adam Piccolotti.
The last win, I can definitely improve on a lot of things. Obviously, it's more like me versus me. I just got to clean up the diet a little bit. Obviously, I went out there and did exactly what I did. I don't know how. I mean, I understand how when I got caught and he was hammer fisting me, but that was it. Somebody gave him a round. But it's scary. It's very, very scary that, you can do whatever you can do, and a judge can just have a bad day and say, you know what, I'm gonna give him this round. It's scary. It's very scary that a victory can be taken from you like that. So I think that's something to be considered.
And when you consider it, I mean, do you kind of just have to stick to what you're trying to do and work through it, or do you have to change your game plan and make it, I really need to finish now because if I go to the distance, who knows what's going to happen when those scorecards are read?
Exactly. What you said is something that I try to struggle with. When you rush, you can make a mistake, and it can 1 second or not even half a second. Therefore, if you focus and discipline on your craft, continue and fight through the adversity, even in the fight, hey, you can't really stop that, right? So that's the part I'm thinking about, like going out there, finishing the fight, gas out, and versus staying disciplined, staying to the game plan, you know what I mean? Throwing on the show, and hopefully the judges, fighting, and, they'll give it to the correct call to the correct fight, if it makes sense.
Yeah. So what are you expecting out of this fight? Myles Jury, like I said, he's been around. He's kind of a smart fighter. What's your game plan coming into this one, considering what went down last time and everything like that?
I guess whatever I feel like doing that day, I'm going to go out there and apply it. I got some of the best coaches with me, so, we trained for this particular moment. We try not to be specific for one person. We try to be specific for the whole division. If I find something I need to work on, we do it. Why? Because later down the road, an opponent might capitalize on it,
You seem standing in front of me, you seem so calm, you seem like you're in a very good place. Was this a particularly good training camp, or is this kind of your mentality coming into every fight?
Well, that too is my mentality, and plus I have two scary ass Russian coaches right in front of me that I'm trying to impress, looking really angry,
There you go, man. Now that you're in the rankings, I don't think the last time you fought the rankings existed, did they? Was this the first fight that you've had a number next to you now?
I mean, I think it was kind of like one of those gray areas where you kind of knew, you know.
You had a feel for it.
I mean, now the rankings, I was number 7 to 8. Well, first I was 5, right? I was okay with that. Then it dropped down to number 8 or 7. Why? I don't know why. Because another opponent lost and he didn't drop, but I dropped. Don't understand. Really don't. Then I'm back up to number 5 or 6. I stopped caring. You can't really put your hopes into something you have no control of, right? I'm gonna be happy. Oh, you ever lived in Florida? You ever went to Florida?
I've been to Florida.
It kind of like it's bipolar, right? 1 second it's raining, you can't really put your faith into that. So what that said again, I can't really put my faith in the ranking. But shout out to Ali, he was a gangster about it. He said, bro, one of the numbers that never change? It's not even a number, it's a champion. That will always be there. No, what happened? That's the numbers for everybody else. So I'm actually very relieved that I had, a scapegoat. So if I just aim to be a champion and better than everybody, I have nothing to worry about. I shouldn't care. This is for them, not for me. The numbers is for the rest, not for me.
For sure. And right now your division, the champion is competing at featherweight. So I guess what's the roadmap for you to get to that C? Like, do you feel like with the win here you should get there, like a number 1 contender position, or what are you viewing?
I would love it. I want to just whatever. I'm gonna leave it up to Bellator. They understand. They know that the numbers next to the name is probably like a joke. So whatever they want, I'm gonna be right there. I have nothing better to do. You know, I do have a dog I watch after. You know, a girl. That's about it.
There you go, man.
My credit's getting good, so I'm about to buy me a house after this fight, man. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
A nice house.
That's great. Well, I appreciate your time, and best of luck on Friday in the fight.
I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you.